Hi, today is, what date is today? October 22nd already. It started out raining this morning and now it's sunny. The weather is weird. I'm kind of a little worried. I have to get my stuff out of the other guy's garage. He was holding it for me, now he wants me to get it. I wish he'd asked me last week when I had the truck, because I don't have any room in this car. I need a bigger place. I don't know. I'll work on it. Today is Wednesday. I haven't heard anything from my children. They never ever reach out to me. Isn't that so sad? Having 3 kids that don't bother to talk to their mom because their father has brainwashed them. Paul Brian Bacchus, Samuel Bach, and Virginie Toki, or whatever she wants to call herself. Yesterday wasn't a good day. You have good days and then you have days that are not so good. And yesterday wasn't a good day. I really want to get out of the place that I'm living in, because I want to find a place where I'm going to stay. But that's not the place, because it's that guy that doesn't pay rent isn't there right now. Thank God. He went to the hospital because the other stupid guy that I live with got into a fight with him. And he's very aggressive when he gets drunk. And apparently he beat him up. See, that's the environment I don't want to be in. I need a massage on my shoulders to get rid of all this stress that I have in my neck. I wonder if my children even look at my videos. Do they even bother to look at them? Does anybody know Connor, Caden, and Colin that live in, what's that area in Rio Rancho? It's where Volcano High School is. Connor, Caden, and Colin Baca. I just wonder what they've ever told their teachers. What did they tell their teachers about their mom? What had they been told to tell the teachers? Can you imagine having 3 children that never reach out to you? Do you know how hurtful that is? It's something I live with every single day, wishing and hoping that they will grow courage and stop being scared. I just can't make them. I know if they talk to me, they will understand, that they will realize they're being brainwashed, made to believe things that are not true. I don't know. If you know Connor, Caden, and Colin, talk to them. Tell them to watch my videos. They went to Volcano High School. What was the other high school? I have to look it up. All I want is a relationship with my children. I want them to know they have a mother. Paul Brian Baca is doing everything with parental alienation to make my children believe the worst things about me. He's not giving the children a choice. He's telling them, don't talk to your mom. If you know Connor, Caden, and Colin, tell them they can talk to their mother anytime they want. That they need both sides of the story to make an informed decision. Just hearing one side. Let me see. Okay. The one thing I do wear is lipstick. My sister called me the other day. Don't really have a conversation with her because it's just really difficult to have a conversation. We don't have great relationships in our family. It's just because we don't have good communication skills. You know, we all carry our own burdens, I guess. When you get to our age, you're just kind of stuck in your ways, and it's hard to change. You'd have to really want to change. It's just we have difficulty communicating. You know what I mean? How many people have difficulty communicating? I'm in Las Vegas. I'm trying to find a new place to live. I don't have a big budget. Places here are expensive. I was getting the housing, but they were wanting to know too much. So I got tired of it. You know, they want to know every penny and all. I just didn't feel comfortable. Because I wanted to be free to make as much money as I needed to make, not have someone control how much money I can make. I don't miss New Mexico at all. I'm glad I left. I wish I'd left sooner, but I'm not saying that I'm going to stay here. I'm here for now. We'll see. Sometimes I don't even want to be in America. I don't know. I need to stop saying I don't know. I want a home, like a real home. You know? Like a real home. I haven't gotten into a new relationship since my marriage. I didn't meet anyone, I guess. They don't just open my heart to anybody. I don't. I guess when you get hurt, you kind of close yourself off, I guess, from people. I don't know how to get Connor, Caden, and Colin to talk to me. They don't watch my videos. They don't reach out. They just hurt me all over again. Stephen Klump is the worst. He's a horrible person, what he does to families. And so is Armond Carion and Ramirez. Deadly Ramirez. Seriously, they should not be doing what they're doing. I mean, how is depriving children of a mother healthy for kids? Believing one side of the story. Jack Schooley said the children, it would hurt my kids to have a relationship with me. And Stephen Klump went along with it. And said 6-year-old can reach out to me whenever he wants. 7-year-old. 8-year-old. How are they going to reach out to me when no one's ever told them they can reach out to me? Who's going to tell children they're going to reach out? They have the right to reach out. You're stupid, Stephen Klump, making those kind of suggestions. Armond Carion, how are young children going to reach out when they're being brainwashed to do the opposite? How stupid can you be? You never even saw me with my children, but yet you decided I was a bad person. You'd never seen me with my kids. But you believed a therapist that wasn't even court appointed, that's a friend of Samuel Baca, probably went to school with him. Asshole that never met me told the court that my children would be damaged if they had a relationship with me. And you know what? Shame on all those people that knew me when I was with him. Not one of them ever reached out. Nobody from his side of the family has ever reached out. Ever. So I got a side out of mind. That shows that they never cared about me to begin with. Stephen Klump saying that I was wasting the court's time and I needed to be punished. What an asshole. Unless you have the money to get a really expensive lawyer, you're screwed. If you don't have the money, you're screwed. Nobody gives a shit. People that have no money are the only ones that care. The people that can't do anything. Lawyers don't give a shit. Lawyers give a shit about what's in your bank account and how much they can drain from it. Don't care about you as a person. They care about taking as much money as they can. That's how the child custody is set up. Who can fund the most expensive lawyer to lie in court, to make up stuff that's not true. They deprived my children of a mother. They fed my kids to a narcissist. You don't think my kids are damaged by everything that's happened? They have spent the last 10 years living with a narcissist, telling them that they're not allowed to talk to their mom. I couldn't go to their teacher meetings. I wasn't allowed to go hospital if they were ever in hospital. I wasn't allowed nothing. How's that right? Then Stephen Klump has the nerve to say I was wasting the court's time. Paul Brian Baca tried to destroy me. I opened the door. Why does it feel like it's still raining? Anyway, if you know Caden, Connor and Colin, just tell them I love them, and it would mean everything in the world if they watched my videos, they read my letters, and they made an effort. I just want them to know. I just want them to know that they have a choice, that they shouldn't be scared. Any parent that scares a child from talking to another parent, it's disgusting. And the grandparents. Samuel Baca is the most evil person, the ex-police chief. Shame on anybody that could have helped, that could have reached out. Never did. It's why I don't trust people. There's just very few people that I trust. Because my heart has been so shattered. Why would I trust people? There's so much miscarriage of justice in the family court. Parental alienation should be a crime. When you deprive the kids of a mother and you tell them they're not allowed to talk to their mom, you don't give them the choice. You don't think that's a crime. But Stephen Klump supports it. Armond Carion supports it. And Deborah Ramirez supports it. Because they don't give a shit. They hurt families every single day. They've hurt my kids. They've damaged my children. He goes home at night and doesn't give a shit at what he's done. He could have let me see my boys. But instead, he chose to cut me off from my children. My son was 6. My other son was 7. Connor was 9. I didn't get to see my kids grow up. I didn't get to be at the parent-teacher meetings. I missed all their milestones. And it's like you become forgotten. You know, you're out of sight, out of mind. Nobody cares. The damage. I know my children are damaged. I just wish they cared half as much as I did. I wish they put in effort and showed me they care, because it would mean everything in this world. If you wake up every day and you get to hug your kids, and you get to see all their milestones, even if you're divorced and you get them once a week, once every other week, you're lucky. Can you imagine 10 years being deprived of your kids? That is something I have had to carry around with me. Because Stephen Klump and Armond Carion and Deborah Ramirez didn't give a shit. They don't care how they hurt families, how they hurt children. New Mexico family court doesn't care about parental alienation. There's no laws protecting kids against parental alienation. Anyway, Connor, Caden, and Colin, I hope you get to see my videos, and I hope you make the right choice. And I hope that you show me that you care. You have to reach out to me. You can't be scared. You have to. He's a monster, your father, for what he's doing to you. Because I know he's hurting you. I remember how much you used to be happy and how much you used to smile. And how much I used to love taking pictures, and all that was taken away from me. I have no pictures in the last 10 years. They did everything they could to hurt me and to hurt my relationship with you. And if you want to know the truth, boys, go read the motions. Go read everything he wrote before making judgments. Read the motions. Read all the horrible things he said. You need to open your eyes. You need to learn the truth. And you need to stop being scared. You have a mother. If you keep thinking you don't, that stepmother, Jalen Garcia, I don't know how she treats you. Does she go to your parent-teacher meetings? Apparently, she was on the list. Not your mom, your real biological mother, but probably her. How many other people that I don't know were on the list? You need to talk to your mother. You need to reach out. Right now, I'm the only one putting in effort, and I never hear back. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, my birthday. any occasion. Never hear back. Connor didn't even invite me to his graduation because he was told he's not allowed. They hang his college education over his head, saying if you reach out to your mother, we're going to take away your car, we're going to take away your college education, you're going to get kicked out of the house. Who does that to children? Yeah, but that's what they're doing to my sons. He's telling my sons they're not allowed to talk to me because Stephen Klump said it's okay, and Armond Carion said it was okay, and Deborah Ramirez said it was okay. There was no guardian ad litem. It was just one person's side of the story. Jack Schooley saying it would be hurt my kids. What kind of a therapist would say that? Saying that he saw my kids in person during COVID? That's what he told the court. Anyway, I'm so tired of reliving this every single day. I'm so tired, but I just want to make parental alienation awareness. Thank God Texas is doing something about it. Now it's time New Mexico did something about it. Not that I give a damn, because you know what? I'm never going back there. I have too much pain and hurt from being there. All the times I went to court, and then I would cry all the way back, and then I would hate getting the mail because nothing was good. He won 99% of the motions. All of my motions got denied because I didn't have the money to hire an expensive attorney. It's not about what's right for the children. It's about who can hire the most expensive attorney. You know, it doesn't just happen to men. Parental alienation just doesn't happen to fathers. It can happen to mothers too. You're welcome to reach out to me. You're welcome to ask me questions. Just, if you know my sons, Connor, Caden, and Colin, just tell them their mom loves them. And tell them to reach out to me. Tell them that nobody can tell them that they're not allowed to talk to their mom. Only an evil narcissist would do that. They wouldn't have those grandchildren if it wasn't for me. They took my kids, they shut me out, they lied to my sons. Samuel Baca is a horrible person. He's an evil bastard. And so is Virginia Schulte, Toki, whatever she wants to call it. They're evil bastards. What they've done to my kids, they're pure evil. Anyway, what can I do? All I can do is keep making videos and hope my children care. I just feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I'm putting all this energy in and I'm not getting anything back in return. Every time I see a kid, I think of my sons. There goes another one. Anyway, I don't know if people care or if they don't care. I just know that laws need to be changed. Because you're not just hurting the parent, you're hurting the children. You're damaging the children. You're making the kids believe that the other parent doesn't love them. And that's what Stephen Klump and Armond Carion and Deborah Ramirez did. They took away everything I was to my kids. They never even saw me with my children. They said hiring a guardian ad litem was a waste of time. They hurt families every single day.